AAYP was started around 2009. He will correct me anyway if I missed on the dates, but Brother Dennis he saw AAYP starting. So we want him to tell us why was AAYP started. Because some of us, like we told you, we joined on the way. But he would be the best person to answer that. Thank you.
Thank you, Emeritus. Once upon a time, all the churches of SDA Church south of the Sahara had their headquarters in Zimbabwe, Harare. So Lucy, once upon a time. That's why we all reported. Then time came, ECD was born, East Central Africa Division, with a few countries of Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi. Actually, it was Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, like that. Because the other guys, Rwanda, were still going the other side of the French guys before they joined. Now, when ECD came up with the headquarters at Mulimani, Nairobi, our fathers who were then there, they looked for a way to occupy university and college students during Christmas week, the festive season. They came up with what was called the East Africa, it was not even Central, East Africa Division Universities and Colleges Retreat, which was taking place in the Christmas week. Any Christmas week, there was a retreat. So in the 90s, the retreat started. I don't know how many have attended.
How many have attended? I see.
Wonderful, yes. So some of you attended Mombasa, who attended Egerton, who attended Butare were there twice, who attended Sokoine University, who attended at Dar es Salaam University, who attended at Chibaha, who attended at Maryland, who attended at Must. One time we were at Mbarara, even at Makerere, even at our universities, Bugema, very many. We have had a lot of retreats, and I have participated in many of them. Now, during that time, it was about students and those who went through universities and colleges. That's how we used to do it. Now, in the early 2000, mid-2000 there, before 2009, we had a leader who was called Pastor Mulumba. He was the Tshimanga Mulumba. He was the leader of the youth and chaplains at ECD. Now we were East Central Africa Division. Central came in when Rwanda and Burundi joined, and Congo, so it became ECD. In one of the meetings we had, his idea was, Pastor Tshimanga is still alive. He said, we have a lot of professionals. But when we come for retreats, people just come like they have come like university students. They just come. Yet, people who were presenting were the professionals. We used to present papers. He said, what can we do? He came up with an idea. And we start up something. He first went to Rwanda in 2000, I think, 8 there. He went to Tanzania. Then he came to Uganda. He came to Uganda. By that time, Pastor Mwebaza was the leader for the youth at the union level. And myself, I was normally among the leading the people going for the retreats.
Amen.
That time, those of you who went under my time. So he went and talked with Pastor Mwebaza. Pastor Mwebaza called me. Went to his office, and we talked, the three of us. The pastor from the ECD said, I want to use the force of the professionals. We were not so many, by the way. That is around 2008. But I want to use the force. I have talked to Rwanda, they have agreed. And I want to bring up something called Association of Adventist Younger Professionals.
Amen.
Said it is okay. That's how it started. So, from there, Pastor Mwebaza tasked me to get some volunteers to discuss that idea with. And then, that time I got Edward Mugisha. He was very active in the youth service. So we became 4. We sat at Grand Imperial Hotel to discuss that idea.
So you guys,
That's
you're
how
marking the key events and the persons.
So,
One of the key places is Grand Imperial Hotel.
so we went to Grand Imperial swimming pool.
Yes.
We sat there and we talked about what are the nitty-gritties, what was he talking about. By the time we finalized, said, can we add something? Then we brought Brother Samuel Okavuma. So we became 5.
Man.
So we sat there and he said, I want this thing. I want to go back to Isida and say there is AAYP in Uganda. We said, it is fine.
Amen.
Pastor Evans said, it is fine. Then he said, now, who is the leader? Now, I was leading, but then we said, this thing is for young. By that time it came, I was going to clock at the 40 years. They said, DN, you are the one going to take it. I said, no, I've gone beyond 35.
Some of you want to calculate his age. So
They are free.
Don't go there.
So I said, no, me have passed. I have passed what?
The age.
The age that you want, the 35. I'm going to pass it. So he said, Edward dodged around. We said, no. We all said the first person to do it is the one who has bought the idea. So that's how, Edward, we start now the preparation. The time when we chose him as the first president.
Amen.
In 2009, when
Amen.
we came up with the chapter, which was registered by government and opened by then the Minister of Ethics, Honorable Nsababuturo, and now the chapter began 2009 of Uganda, AAYP Uganda. Yes, so they wanted to get to use the professionals
To occupy they use the force.
in the different aspects. Actually, the idea was bring medical guys together, they do something for mission.
Amen.
Bring teachers together, they do something for mission. Bring accountants together, but when we have a database of all of them and see how they can be used to further the mission of the church.
Amen.